Welcome to Triggered Sports with Dirty Water Media. My name is Jared Chandler, alongside my partner in crime, Travis Lavway. I'll tell you one thing, Trav, it's great to be back in front of the camera.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't been in front of the camera for, 6 months?
6 months.
Yeah, I was in school, he was in school, working full-time now, but we're back in front of the camera, we're ready to rock and roll, and we're excited to share our own thoughts with you guys, and thanks for watching. First off, Trav, let's get talking into basketball. It's a hot thing, especially around Boston right now.
Oh, yeah.
You got the C's playing against King James. Give me a little bit of your perspective on the series so far, and what do you think is going to happen with the rest of the series?
Cavs in 4, to be honest, but we'll see tonight. They look pretty flat coming out of the gate the other night, so I think it'll be interesting.
My whole perspective on this series is we knew what was going to happen in November when the season started. We know what's going to happen now that the series is obviously underway. I would like to think that the Celtics would get a game. I kind of hope the Celtics get a game, just because it would give this city of Boston just a little bit of positivity going into 2017, 2018 season. But let's be honest, I think King James is a freight train, and it's not going to be stopped.
I'm just more worried that we let an 8 seed and a 5 seed take us to Game 7. So going to Cleveland, obviously, we'll see how that plays out. But at least we got the first pick.
For Game 2, who do you think is going to be the leading scorer?
For the Celtics or Cavs?
Celtics.
Celtics got to go IT.
See, I'm not going to go Isaiah Thomas. I think it's going to be Avery Bradley. I'm going to tell you why real quick. Avery Bradley is sort of that I can do it all type of player. Plays great defense. He's got those streaky moments on offense where he can just nail 3 after 3. He'll come in, drive to the lane. He'll get buckets. He'll get and ones. I really like Avery Bradley's game. The only thing about him is he does get injured a lot, which obviously you know how that is. But I think Avery Bradley's going to have a great game tonight, and don't be surprised if he gets more than 30 points. I'd be willing to put money on that.
I'd be shocked. I'll take you up on that. I think Kelly Olynyk's going to outscore him tonight, actually.
Yeah, okay. Or Olynyk's not having another game like he did Game 7.
Yeah,
You're going to need a lot more than Kelly Olynyk against Cleveland. Let's transition a little bit, okay? The Red Sox. Boston Red Sox this year, been a roller coaster. Some good, some bad. To me, I'm not really happy with what they've done. They've entered this year supposed to be battling the Chicago Cubs in the World Series. They're going to be, Vegas' pick to play the Cubs and this and that. This team looks flat. And I don't know, what's your whole thought on the Red Sox right now?
They look flat, and it's kind of tough because there's a lot of talent on the team, but they're not really putting it together consistently.
I like the team. I can't say I hate the team, but I do like it. And the parts that I like about it, obviously the Chris Sale acquisition was amazing. Right now he's 4-2 with a 2.12 ERA.
Yeah, 10 games straight with
Over 10 strikeouts. It's incredible. The thing I don't like about this team is the fact that they do not have a farm system to look forward to in the next 5, 6, 7 years. And who's at the blame? Dave Dombrowski. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, he's always done that. He did it with Detroit. I mean, it was kind of expected when we hired him, but, we did have a very solid farm system. We have a lot of good young players on the team, so can't say I'm too worried about it.
Well, here's why I'm worried, okay? It's been reported now, City of Boston's been listening to it for the last couple of days, all over Twitter, all over Facebook, that the Red Sox have been scouting Jose Quintana on the Chicago White Sox. You bring him in, obviously, apparently now, David Price is healthy, going to be pitching soon for us, alongside with Rick Porcello, Chris Sale. Now you throw Jose Quintana in the mix, but now what do you have to give up to get him? You have to give up more prospects. Let's just keep giving away more prospects. I don't know. Again, what's your take on that?
I think that's a little much. I think we should kind of hold off on that. I think our pitching looks pretty good this year. So,
what's your I guess opinion on the third base situation then?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it. I wish that Pablo Sandoval panned out, but obviously he panned in a different way. So,
yeah, he panned to the buffet line.
Yeah, he panned his best his way out of town. Is what he's about to do.
Let's hopefully still owe him $80 million. $80
million too much.
Oh, well, it's funny we're all talking about baseball, and everybody loves baseball, whether or not you like the pace of play or not. We have developed this special technology that has the capability of bringing back former athletes from the dead to actually have a one-on-one conversation with us. Tonight, we brought back the great Bambino himself, Babe Ruth. I'm so excited to hear from him. I don't know, can you tell that I'm really excited to hear from him?
Yeah, I can tell, and I think I'm ready too. My body's ready. So.
Well, without further ado, Babe, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Babe, thanks for waking up and talking to us. I can't, obviously you've been sleeping now for, 65 years or so.
Yeah.
again, I can't tell you how excited we are to have you and for the whole world to be able to hear your voice. It means a lot. We actually have a couple questions for you if you don't mind answering them. The first question is, can you please explain the difference between what it was like playing in 1920s MLB and compared to what you see now? Because obviously you are able to watch what's going on. You can't comment on what's going on, but can you just kind of explain to us what you think the difference is between your era and today's era?
That's an excellent question. And you youths got to know that baseball was different back when I was playing, and it was it was a job. Yeah, I got paid well, but it was a job. Every day I went in, I wanted to play, I wanted to hit, I wanted to field, whether I was pitching or whether I was out in the outfield, don't matter. I wanted to play. You get these pitchers nowadays playing once every 5 days and saying they got a blister on their finger. Come on. What's up with that? I don't know what you guys are talking about, blisters on fingers. I played when I was hungover and smoking cigars. That's what I'm talking about, Come on.
Okay, babe. What I want to know is, you're famous for eating hot dogs and smoking cigars on the field. I want to know, if you're a baseball player, even today or in the '90s, would you be juicing, with McGuire and everybody else?
Who's to say that I wasn't juicing? I like orange juice. I like apple juice. I like all those juices. Now, if you're talking about steroids, well, steroids weren't invented, but heck yeah, I would be doing that. Anything to let me play a little bit longer. We want to play. We want to be the best we can be. And we make conscious decisions as to who we are as responsible adults,
Babe, I want to thank you for your honesty. I want to thank you for the time. I know you woke up for a little, for a short segment with us, but you can go back to sleep now. I appreciate it.
I'm still the king, and it's good to be the king.
Folks, that's all the time we have for tonight. I want to thank you again for watching. Jared Chandler alongside my partner, Travis Lavway. We'll see you next week, and we're going to try to get Aaron Hernandez to wake up for us next time.